reason why your ass is still flat and you're doing all the hip thrust is because you're hip thrusting like this, okay?
This is spot on. This is the reason why you girls do hip thrust every single week and still feel like, you're still wondering why you got a pancake back there. That's because you're letting your lower back do all the work instead of your glutes.
Hip thrust like this, you're using your low back. Your glutes aren't doing any of the work. You can see my...
Yeah, this ain't a hip thrust, girls. This is a lower back fucking sacrifice is what it is.
You can see my back is super arched, which means I'm probably using a lot...
Yeah, you see the arch? We don't do any of that here, right? Because what you're asking for is lower back pain and your glutes aren't even clocked in yet.
Using a lot of low back during this exercise, which is why people complain that they have low back pain during this exercise. What I want...
You do this enough times and your lumbar spine's gonna seem to break up text, honestly, girls. You see this? This is how you ego lift yourself into a chiropractor's bill. Luckily for you all, though, girls, I have a good friend who's studying to be a chiropractor. So, you keep thrusting like this, and she's going to become so fucking rich. As a matter of fact, if you keep thrusting like this, she might even just come with me on a field trip to fix you all and give you all an adjustment.
What I want to do instead to ensure that I'm actually using my glutes and that my hamstrings and low back are not taking over is I'm going to tuck my pelvis in. So instead of that C, I want you to make sure that your back is straight and neutral. Now, with the barbell, my broom...
There we go. That's how we do it. We want to tuck in the pelvis, we want to keep the spine neutral, and we want to keep the tension where it belongs. And we want to keep it clean, okay? And that way, you are actually recruiting your glutes rather than signing up for back pain.
Same thing. So instead of that arched back, we're going to tuck the pelvis in, bring our hips up all the way up, nice and
this
slow
is how you do the
all the
shelf,
way
girls.
down, maintaining that tucked pelvis, and right back up again.
So, controlled reps, full hip extension, keeping tension on the glutes and not the lower back. Fucking nailed it. Look, you can spend another 6 months just working your ass off, hip thrusting wrong, and wondering why your glutes aren't popping yet. Or, you can train smart, you can dial it in, and you can actually make progress. So, if you're still hip thrusting the way she showed in her first example, then follow me on my handle at @itstwilou. That's across all of my socials, and I'll make sure that you never waste another workout again. If you're serious about getting your dream body, then DM me BADDIE and I'll send you over the application form, and so we can learn a little bit more about where you're currently at, what's currently working, what's not in your training, and then see if our coaching is a good fit for you.